Hello everybody, today is the second episode, well, more like the 9th episode of Dinosaur Island, and my second episode outside. Yay! But anyway, this and the other episode, we heard that the storm would be coming, and actually the storm is coming today, which is not really a good time for dinosaurs like the Velociraptor, the T-Rex clan, and the Herbivore clan. But it doesn't matter. Life always finds a way. And I'm not trying to reference, actually, I was trying to reference Jurassic Park, but just don't give me a copyright strike. Please, no, I don't want any copyright strikes. Let's just get to the video. Yeah. But anyway, on Dinosaur Island, we see that the Indominus Rex is back. But there's something you didn't know. Remember how we said that there was, that in my older videos, I think I said that there was that these were Indominus Rexes were sent on the island? Well, they actually sent two so they can mate. And this is the female one, and the male one that we saw in the other episode died of, being injured and getting his guts cut open. But the same thing happened with the female. See, the way that her guts got cut open is because when they were both trying to mate together, they were in a big fight, and they got into a big fight onto what to do with the baby, and then they were starving and they had to find food, so they started attacking each other. So that's why they have the big scratch. So anyway, we see that the Velociraptors are trying to find the best place to hide. They don't know where to go. They can't wait it out because they're just it's just going to be too strong. Until they see that they can just maybe hide over by the dirt, by the tree. Us humans probably wouldn't do that, but these dinosaurs are in desperate need of, shelter. So they need to find the best place to go. And that right there is over here. And as we can see, the baby Velociraptor is not so much of a baby anymore. He's probably just growing up now. But still, he still is pretty young. He's like 8 years old. They're hiding under the branches. Probably not a good idea, but right there is a bunch of poisonous dirt, which sounds weird, but there's poison bars and branches, and they do not want to risk their lives. But anyway, by the T-Rex clan, we see that they're trying to wait it out, and they're trying to cover their babies as much as they can. The Indominus Rex has a severe cut. The female Indominus Rex. Remember how we said a few seconds ago that she had a big fight and blah blah blah? Well, she has a big cut, but she doesn't think it's a good idea to wait it out. But they're a tough clan, and even the smallest or biggest scratches won't harm them, except for the babies. And as we can see here, the Herbivore clan is also trying to wait it out. And that is, again, not a very good idea. And also, they're trying to cover their babies. And being a kind Triceratops, a juvenile Triceratops is trying to help. The parents think it's a nice idea, and they think that their son is very kind. So, the leader of the pack is still the spikiest one. And as we can see here, the iguanodon is right there, and he's walking, trying to find if there's any supplies he can get or grass he can grab or snag before the storm comes. But someone is stalking all of them. And by me saying that, you probably already know who he is. And that is the character who we know and love, and he's the only dinosaur found on the island who can fly. That is the pterodactyl that we saw a few episodes, in a bunch of our episodes, in my episodes. But, I'll just say our episodes, because it's basically I'm making these for you guys, my awesome fans. But anyway, the storm is coming, and it's gonna rain a lot. bushes are going to be flying everywhere. Oh yeah, and his cut is healed. But bushes are going to be flying everywhere since of how strong the storm is going to be. Probably going to be like a little tornado. But anyway, he needs to find as much water, as much food, as much of anything as possible before he goes to his nest. He's going to snag at least 10 or 5 fishes before he goes. He crosses ripples and hides away so the fishes just think that nothing's there. He almost got caught. And just at the right moment, 5 fish are coming by, and they are very large. And he goes in for the attack. He snagged the fishes, but he's not going to eat them yet. He's going to save them by his tree. He's very wet and he's very cold by being wet, but this really doesn't matter. So then he goes by his little hiding area and lies the fish there. And you might be wondering, the fish should have fallen out of this tree because they're flopping around. Well, when he snagged them, he actually went so far that he poked their heart and went to hit their heart. So they're basically just dead. They're dead. But as I said a few episodes, the iguanodon would meet his demise. And it just so happens to be that he meets his demise in this episode. See, you know how I explained that he's really old? Well, being really old, he has lots of scratches of going around places and getting scratched very easily because of how old he is. So, he goes in for the attack. He pecks so hard that he pecks through his chest and lungs and everything. It just so seems that he might be dead. All the herbivores were loaded, but they knew he was going to die, so they're not very surprised. Which is kind of sad, if you think about it. He's so heavy that he has to, like, try to flap his wings super hard. After giving up, after trying to get to his branch, he glides down to try to feast on his successful meal. He snags some of his guts and lungs and, well, just guts and heart pieces and blood cells and tries to take him to his nest by the fishes. After having a very long day of trying to snag fishes, he's going to rest for the storm. Oh, well, that was such a blooper that I probably should cut that thing out. But since it's super funny, I'm gonna leave it in the video. Probably should call this video a blooper video. But anyway, let's stop breaking the fourth wall and get to the video. Oh my God, I just hit the fourth wall. I'm getting whatever. Let's just get right back to the video. But anyway, the carcass is still laying there, and some family is in desperate need of food, and that is the Velociraptor family. The father quickly goes for the carcass, drags the carcass all the way, and he saves his dead body and flesh so they can eat it later. And the T-Rex clan is doing well in the storm. Well, is doing well and trying to prepare for the storm, but their children are still very out in the open since they're gonna get very old. But that one's the youngest one in the pack, so he's only 3 years old, and this one's 8. So he has to stay a little far into the storm so he can get ready. But anyway, the herbivore pack is faring pretty well, and now the storm is coming, so things are gonna get pretty intense. He's trying to cover his baby as much as he can. The storm is now coming in 10, 9, 8, 7, after the countdown. 3, 2, 1. The storm is now here, and the wind is shaking the camera. Stop shaking the camera! Wind, what is wrong with you? Huh, fine, I'll try to stabilize the camera. See, even the wind is strong enough to blow this camera around. But anyway, we have something to say, everybody. I'm going to have to stop my channel because of how cringy this is. I'm just kidding. But anyway, this is the end of episode 9 of Dinosaur Island. And in the next episode, who will win and who will die in the storm? Next time on Dinosaur Island!